Yo, what's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. I gotta talk about Fredo Santana. He died a couple of days ago. He's a African American rapper from Chicago. He died. I think it was complications of lean drinking. Lean drinking has been popularized by Lil Wayne, and he didn't start it, but cats from what was his name, Pimp C and them, Houston. They really started that wave of drinking promethazine, whatever you want to call it. Put in some Sprite. I think I might do it one time. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all. I was like, I must be doing it wrong. But anyway, lean drinking in the black community. And people, he was just, the Chicago drill rap. You know what I mean? People, the fans of that genre are all upset. And then not saying, oh, he quit 60 days. He was 60 days clean, and he just had a 7-month-old child. So it's unfortunate circumstance. But when can we talk about this misuse of prescription drugs? Now he was saying, he said in his there was a couple of tweets Fredo Santana had about why he was doing that stuff, because he said he had PTSD, post traumatic stress, whatever syndrome. Because living up in Chicago is basically a war zone. Usually people that get PTSD are war veterans. Like the Iraq war veterans had a whole bunch of people coming back with that. But Fredo said he had that growing up in Chicago. And that in itself is a problem, because, why are our neighborhoods, why is our neighborhoods so stressful and everything else that people will come and get PTSD, or say they think they have PTSD? I'm just taking the man for his word. And that's why, some black people, as soon as they get some 2 nickels together, they move. They were like, hey man, we gotta get out of here. We can't live in this PTSD environment. I remember my dad told me, I was like, Dad, why are we living around these white people? He said, man, bully around black people, they tear up shit. He said he was afraid. He was ashamed to say it. These are exact words from my father told me. And this is a big problem, First of all, you can't self-medicate. And, you if you have PTSD, why would you, you take cough medicine? You know what I'm saying? It don't even make no sense, man. I think sometimes we use an excuse, sometimes, maybe it's a drug that may help you escape the world for something, but once you become a well-off, he had a couple dollars in his pocket, you should be able to escape those in that environment. I'm sure his usage went up probably tenfold when after he got on. He had the money to drink it. I was reading Gucci Man's book. It's a great book. And he was talking about how he was addicted to it, and he had a big gut, and he said all the lean was just in his gut because he was having a seizure. I think he had a seizure or something like that. He got sick. Then he went to jail. He worked out, but they said Fredo was 60 days clean, but I mean, if you're using drugs for years, man, I've seen people do it, man. 60 days isn't really anything, in sobriety. It still killed him at the end of the day, and this casual using, and it kills me, these rappers, Future raps about lean drinking and all that, but he says he doesn't do it. He just fakes it. He fakes it for the video. So basically, these rappers tried. Some even put on a fake, a front. You know what I mean? Just so they look cool in the videos. You know, passing that poison on to the minds of our children. You know, this is the problems of the black community. It's not hoteps. It's not misogyny. It's not gender gap. It's not patriarchal society. It's not misogynoir. I don't know. You made up a new word for misogyny against specifically black women. It's called misogynoir. Those aren't problems in the black community. That what happened to Fredo Santana is a problem in the black community, but y'all don't talk about it. Y'all talk about patriarchy all day long. Y'all talk about cishet men all day long. You'll talk about transgender rights all day long. When you want to talk about drugs and drug use in the community and the culture, and you know you have musicians out here, you know, rapping to kids and saying it's cool and doing it in every video. Like, I don't get it. That's what's wrong with the black community. You know, and if you have kids, and on top of that, you have kids that think they have or have PTSD from living in these criminal environments, that's a problem in the black community. You know, not this black liberal, these people that got all these paper on the wall black Twitter. They don't know what's wrong in the black community. They don't even live in there. You know, they ain't even from there. They never had no issues. They look at things from 1,000 feet up. But was people putting people in caskets and putting people in the dirt? That's the problem. Maybe one day we'll solve it, but you're not going to solve it listening to these black liberals. I'll tell you that right now. You're not listening. You're not solving these listening to Sean Kings and D-Rays. You're not solving it by constantly blaming white supremacy. Did white supremacy kill Fredo Santana? I thought so. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. Thanks for listening. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.